Joining me live is our Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan, on the ground. She's in Florida right now. Geeta, I presume you have some of the big names as well with you. Go ahead, Geeta.
Right. Everybody knows Shalabh Kumar. He joins me from the watch party. Shalabh, it has been a fantastic campaign for the Republican Party, but will that really convert into a win? Right now, we are seeing Trump lead, but he's leading in the red state. What happened to the swing state?
Well, I'm not super excited yet, like other people. So it's going to really boil down to Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. So the numbers are not surprising. So, it's quite possible that you may have in 3-4 hours, you may have a concession speech.
Really?
It's possible.
But will he concede this time? Last time
No,
he
I'm
didn't
not talking
concede.
about concession speech from Kamala.
Oh, from Kamala.
Yes, because if there is a Pennsylvania gets run away, right now the difference is about only 6% in the Democrat-heavy districts, and that's only like 20% of the vote. So
Right.
80% of the vote, the rural vote, when that comes in, where Kamala is totally against fracking.
That's true. Which is what, Pooja, we were discussing. In Pennsylvania, fracking is going to become a very important topic. Kamala Harris, in the beginning of the campaign, had said, or much before that, as vice president, had said she's going to ban fracking. Realizing that Pennsylvania she's going to lose it, she then started saying that they're not going to ban fracking, but people in Pennsylvania really are not believing her. And so that could really turn the
That's correct. A lot of people consider her. She has changed so many positions, like a chameleon. They just keep on changing position. So, like fracking, change the position. And Secretary of City, so many places. Medicare for all.
Yeah.
You change the position. So people in Pennsylvania are not going to forget. But it's going to be very tight. It may be another broadcast you have for in 2 hours or so. At that time, it will be a lot more clearer.
Absolutely.
Because the Trump campaign is quite confident that they may win Pennsylvania by 200,000 to 300,000 votes.
Okay, whatever the situation, should it be adverse, will Trump concede?
Should it be adverse? If it looks like it's not, there is.
He didn't concede last time, Kelly.
If it's 50,000 votes or something like that, and the lawyers, I told you, they have a ton of lawyers. And the lawyers
more than 5,000? More than 5,000?
More than 5,000. Now 500 per state.
500 per state. Okay.
That many lawyers they have. So if the lawyers say, it's legit, then he's going to concede. But we're not looking forward to that.
Not looking forward. Okay.
That's not going to happen.
Before I toss back to Pooja, the numbers over here on the swing states, it's still a toss-up. But Virginia is important because Virginia is all blue. Right now, it seems like Trump is leading. Could it flip or not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I would like it to be. But I don't think Virginia can flip. I know Virginia.
Because if Virginia flips, you don't need swing states.
That's right. No, Virginia is not going to flip. I would very much like to, but it's not going to flip. I know that.
Okay. It's not going to flip. It's still early to call the elections. We'll wait it out. The numbers that are coming out and the projections are just 15% of the votes having been counted, in which in certain swing states, Trump is leading, in some, Kamala Harris is, but it's just 15 to 16% of the votes that have been counted. So
actually it's blowing just as expected. The only thing is the exit polling from CNN itself said that the number one issue in Pennsylvania was economy.
That again, it's something where
economy is the number one issue in exit polling in Pennsylvania. You may have a Trump victory speech by one.
Geeta, I have to come in here and ask you, about what the American media is saying. American media is saying that there could be about 66-65% chance of Donald Trump winning. What do you say to that? What is Shalabh Kumar saying to that? Do you think that's still just a projection? Is it looking very likely like that on the ground?
I'm not that excited.
Montana, Utah, red states again. You can hear the screams over here. Red states going to Trump. They're excited. Shelley is not.
I don't get excited over
Over red states going to Trump.
If it's close,
Yeah,
if it was Colorado,
absolutely.
had
Then
gone
again.
to Trump,
That's a flip.
that'll be a
Yeah.
flip or that's a close.
Yeah, that's a close. Yeah.
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 So the
Okay.
other states we have to.
So that's closing in. That's Trump closing in on Pennsylvania.
I don't get excited.
All right,
you-
Geeta, you
okay.
keep tracking all the latest on that. Loving the excitement, enthusiasm, the curiosity, but also a certain caution. Those who know elections over the years will tell you never to celebrate. Perhaps still it is absolutely confirmed that your side is winning because we've seen tables turn as well. Now, remember, our colleagues on the ground and our friends have been consistently mentioning about swing states. And there are 7 swing states where the elections could go either way. That's what has happened in the past few years. Let me take you through some of them. For example, let's take a look at Pennsylvania. Remember Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, these are important cities. And here it shows Donald Trump, at least in Pennsylvania, massive edge about 49.8%. But Kamala Harris is still close. So it's neck and neck here. While he is almost touching the 50%, look how close this is going to. If I can zoom for the viewers here, look at that. 49.8%, 49.3%. So I correct myself that this is definitely going to get very interesting. What about Georgia? Again, remember, important historic areas, but this is where Trump again is showing a bigger lead. Look at this. Let me help you look at this more closely. Donald Trump, 52.5%. Kamala Harris, 46%. This is why they are called swing states for a reason and how interesting this can get. Let's take a look at one more. Arizona or Wisconsin. In fact, Wisconsin are all our friends on the ground have been talking about. Again, so close. Look at that. 49%. And it's changing as I speak. Kamala Harris has taken the lead. It's shifted while I was talking about it. Kamala Harris, 49.8% in Wisconsin. Donald Trump, 48.6%. That is why everyone is slightly cautious because these 7 states can actually decide and turn the tables for either candidate, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And that is why they are glued to their screens, waiting for if they can possibly pop the bottle of champagne this time.